Hello there. Here we are with issue 30. So let's have a look. So in issue 30, we're going to talk about the Trade Federation battleships. There's a few interesting things about those. We probably won't linger too much on them though. We're going to talk about Utapau. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it, but we're going to talk about this planet, and this is the planet that Obi-Wan was on when he killed Grievous. So we'll talk about that planet there. And then we're going to talk about artificial gravity when we get to the secrets of spaceflight. So that should be kind of interesting. Of course, we're going to have behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. And let's have a look and see what we get in this issue. So let's go ahead and break this out here. So we get two pieces of framework, a bunch of screws, some plating. All right, so let's have a look. So here's our plating. We're going to have that there, and I've got a drawer over here I've been putting all my plating. And we get this piece and this piece. So we have BF 35 and BF 36, maybe? Yeah, 35 and 36. So we have those two. We get another piece of rib, which is good. And of course, we get a whole crap ton of screws. We only get 5 of the black screws. Actually, it's supposed to be 7, but I couldn't find 7, so I just grabbed whatever I could find. Not that it matters. We get 4 of these gold ones, and that's for this piece here. So we'll be putting that on. And oh look, we get a part of our assembly jig. That's handy. So let's have a look here. So we're going to be working on more of the bottom frame. I think this is the part we're working on here. Let's have a look. I do believe that's correct. Yeah. So we are working on that part. So let's go ahead and get everything situated for that, and we'll see how that goes together. All right. See you in a minute. Okay, here we are. So we're going to be working right through here. And there's a guy named John. Let me find his channel. I'll share a link to his channel. It's called John Builds Iconic Military Models. And he's from England. Pretty good dude. And I really enjoy watching his stuff as well. But he's got this nice little book holder. I'm pretty sure I could probably find one if I really wanted to, but I haven't yet, and I like the idea. So make it really nice to be able to prop this thing up and be able to do things. So it's got me starting in the middle and working my way out. So let's go ahead and do that. Of course, the middle means that we're going to be going with this smaller piece here. And so that's just going to kind of come up into here. First, we better get some screws out. We will need a bunch of those. I don't know exactly how many, but more than however many I have here. Oh, look, we already have some out, so awesome. All right, so we may already have enough out from the last time we worked on this. Should I zoom in a little bit? Let's bring this in. I just want to make sure that you're still getting everything in frame. All right. So let's see if we can get this started. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Drop the screw. Of course, I'm just snugging these down at the moment. All right, so we do that. That's 35. Then we need 34. It's really weird. It goes. Oh, okay. So we go 35, 34, 33. All right, that makes sense now. So let's go with. That's 34. We'll put that in there. And so I was hoping this would make it easier to put this together. I don't know if it's going to or not. I guess we'll find out. At the very least, it's easier to store it. I can tell you that. All right, now we go with 33. And it's interesting, 30, you can see here 36, the one we just got, is very similar to 33. But it's like they're polar opposites. So if we put them side by side, ain't that interesting? Make sure we put the right one on. But that's one we just got, so that will be coming up in a maybe next episode or whatever. We'll see what happens in 31. All right, so we have that. Now we got to put our ribs together. So I still have one rib that I put this brace on upside down. Got to make sure that I'm putting I don't think it matters exactly which direction you put the screw through. You just got to make sure that you know which direction you're putting the screw through. And to start off, I like to put them on kind of loose so that way it gives me some wiggle room. So you can see how that wiggles. After you get them all on there, you can snug them up. And it still makes this rather flexible, but it only flexes down, it doesn't flex up, so that's good. And of course, this rib you have to fit up underneath here. First part goes under there and goes up on top of there. So let's get a screw ready. There we go. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to fast forward this one. And I will probably end up setting the record for how short my video is going to be. With it being that short, I shouldn't have a problem having people watch all the way through. Oh my gosh. Just snugging all of them down now. Now that they're all attached. So, after issue 20, I did a review of all of the 20 videos and issues and all that kind of stuff. I was going to do one after 10, but I think I'm going to stick it to 20 as well because there's not a lot going on in these first 10. We finished up the interior, but with all the interior work that we had already done, that doesn't leave a whole lot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and continue going to 40 issues before we do another review. But one of the things I may end up doing a stream, probably again on a Saturday or something like that, where I've got a handful of things that are building up for off-camera stuff, and I keep saying that I'll do it off-camera, but it's all building up, and I think I might go ahead and do it on camera, and we'll just do it in a stream. Like one of them would be separating this piece, getting this loosened, and rotated the way that it needs to be rotated, and then reaffixed. So there's that, and a handful of other things. I'm building up a list of things that I got to do. One of them, like gluing together the cockpit, because I haven't done that. Just simple things like that. But I thought we might build all that stuff up and do it all in one shot on a stream. So, all right. So here we are. We just finished issue 30. Next time we'll be doing issue 31. And you can see we get some more plating, 2 more pieces of the framework, which, as I mentioned, probably goes with this. This is probably the next piece here. And so we'll get the 2 pieces that go along with that, and we'll finish this part up. And so that should be interesting. And this is the back section, so that's pretty cool. But that's what we'll be doing next time, I'm guessing anyway. There's no other pieces to do other than unless they start telling us to affix all the plating, which I won't be ready to do that yet. And I may not get there because the weather is starting to turn very wintry. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And may the force be with you, always.